Every story matters. Every word has the power to move, to inspire, to change the world. And if you're here, you have a story burning inside you, just waiting to be told. I believe in the power of storytelling, in the magic that happens when we dare to share our truths with the world, but transforming that spark of an idea into a captivating screenplay, that takes more than just passion. It takes craft, it takes dedication, it takes knowing the rules so you can break them in all the right ways. So consider this your crash course in scriptwriting, your backstage pass to the world of film and television. Get ready to unlock your inner storyteller because trust me, the world is waiting to hear what you have to say. Every great story starts with a beating heart, a core idea that resonates with raw emotion and undeniable intrigue. What's the one concept that keeps you up at night, the what if that sends chills down your spine? Let's take for example the idea of a woman who discovers she can pause time. Imagine the possibilities, the power at her fingertips. But what if every time she hits the pause button on reality, she loses a memory? Suddenly we're not just dealing with a cool superpower but a heart-wrenching dilemma. That's your core, a high-concept premise infused with relatable stakes. Identify your genre. Is it a sci-fi thriller, a romantic comedy, a historical drama? Pinpoint your protagonist, who's the flawed but oh-so-human character we'll be rooting for. And most importantly, define the central theme. What universal truth about love, loss, or the human condition will your story explore? Think of your logline as the elevator pitch for your screenplay. It's the one sentence that grabs the reader's attention and leaves them wanting more. You need to distill the essence of your story, its conflict, its protagonist, its stakes, into a single compelling statement. Here's a simple formula to guide you. When protagonist faces conflict, they must goal, or else stakes. Let's apply it to our time-pausing protagonist. When a woman discovers she can pause time but loses a memory with every pause, she must find a way to reverse the side effect before her identity is completely erased. See, intriguing, right? You understand the stakes, the urgency, and you're invested in seeing how it unfolds. That's the power of a killer logline. Now it's time to map out your story, to give structure to the whirlwind of ideas swirling in your head. This is where the beat sheet comes in, your trusty roadmap for navigating the twists and turns of your narrative. We'll use the classic 3-act structure: Act 1 setup, Act 2 confrontation, and Act 3 resolution. Act 1 is all about establishing your world, introducing your characters, and setting the stage for the central conflict. We meet our protagonist in their ordinary world, oblivious to the extraordinary journey ahead. But then, boom, the inciting incident hits, shaking their world to its core and forcing them to confront the central conflict. Think of it as the moment Neo takes the red pill in the Matrix, the moment Dorothy gets swept away to Oz. By the end of Act 1, your protagonist has made a choice, committed to a path, and there's no turning back. The stakes are established, the conflict is clear, and we're buckled in for the emotional roller coaster of Act 2. Characters are the heart and soul of your story. They're the ones we laugh with, cry with, and root for or against with every fiber of our being. But you know, crafting compelling characters goes beyond just giving them a name and a backstory. We need to understand their motivations. What drives them? What are their deepest desires, their hidden fears? What are they willing to fight for, to sacrifice everything for? And just as important as their strengths are their flaws. Nobody's perfect, and honestly, it's the imperfections that make characters relatable, human. Give each of your main characters a clear goal, a motivation that propels them forward. And don't be afraid to make them messy, to give them contradictions and vulnerabilities, because it's in those raw, unfiltered moments that characters truly come alive. You've got your story, your characters, your structure. Now it's time to put pen to paper, or rather, fingers to keyboard, and bring your vision to life in screenplay format. Don't let the technicalities intimidate you. It's simpler than you think, and trust me, there's a certain satisfaction that comes with seeing your story take shape in that industry-standard format. First things first, Courier 12-point font. It's the holy grail of screenwriting fonts, ensuring uniformity and readability. Dialogue is always centered, giving each character's voice its own space to breathe. And then there are the scene headings, those concise descriptions that set the scene, literally. INT Lab Night immediately transports the reader to a dimly lit laboratory, the hum of scientific equipment filling the air. There are fantastic screenwriting softwares available like Final Draft and Celix that will help you format your script flawlessly. These tools are your friends. They'll handle the margins, the spacing, all the technical nitty-gritty, so you can focus on what really matters, telling your story. Congratulations, you've poured your heart and soul into writing a first draft. Now comes the real work, the rewriting. Think of it as a sculptor chipping away at a block of marble, slowly revealing the masterpiece within. Start by reading through your script with a critical eye. Are there any scenes that drag, that don't serve the overall story? Trim the fat, even if it pains you to say goodbye to those precious words. Next, focus on the dialogue. Is it snappy, believable, does it reveal character? Don't be afraid to have trusted readers provide feedback, to hear your words read aloud by actors. This is where you'll discover the rhythm of your dialogue, the emotional beats that land, and the areas that need a little more love. Remember, writing is rewriting. You've got the tools, you've got the knowledge, and most importantly, you've got a story burning inside you. Now it's time to unleash it upon the world. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. There will be challenges, moments of self-doubt, and maybe even a few crumpled pages along the way. But it's in those moments of vulnerability, of pushing past our comfort zones, that we grow as storytellers. So embrace the process, trust your instincts, and never ever give up on the stories that keep you up at night. The world needs your voice. So go out there and tell your story. I can't wait to see what you create.